The McEachern family of Austin is a picture-perfect family. A 13-year-old son was added to the picture nearly 8 years ago.
He was precious and friendly and happy. That was my first impression of him.
Lester Simmons made that lasting impression on the McEacherns while playing 7th grade football with their son Hayes. That was the beginning of this special story.
I began to form a bond with Hayes, and so after that, I pretty much started just hanging around the house, just being really cool with him.
At age 13, Lester didn't have a stable home to call his own. He was taken away from his mother, who was not able to take care of him and his siblings. As for Lester's father, he had a troubled life and he was abusive. But the McEacherns stepped into the picture when Lester's mentor told him he had to find a new place to stay. And that prompted an emergency family meeting at the McEachern household.
What do y'all think about Lester coming to live with us? And of course, the kids were like, yeah, you bet.
I was really nervous. I didn't really want to go live with white people because I didn't know what they did or how they lived or what was their standards for living in.
My concern was my kids and what that might take away from my relationship or our relationship.
Lester acclimated to a new environment, a home with rules and expectations, but more importantly, a home with love and attention.
I got to see a different side of life that I'd never seen before.
And the McEacherns realized that, and they often thought,
poor Lester, don't you know he's going, man, these white people have some crazy rules.
After 3 months, it was no laughing matter. Lester was supposed to move again.
I was too scared to talk to Randy about it because I did not know what I was going to do if the answer was
But Jenna did ask her husband, and his response was music to her ears.
Then Randy looked at me and he said, you know, it's really been great having him. Let us check with Hayes. I think that'd be fine.
They seen me as coming into their life as me being a blessing on them and their family.
Meanwhile, Lester keeps his biological mom, brothers, and sisters in his life. However, he has chosen to not have a relationship with his father, who has attempted to return to Lester's life.
I want him to be there for me, but at the same time, just you're the reason why I had to move out of my house. You're the reason that I had to go through all this.
He has gone through a lot, but Lester has a stable family now. A loving sister, a best friend in his brother Hayes, who plays football at Oklahoma. So each Saturday, the McEacherns have a huge decision to make. Do they go watch Hayes and Norman, or do they head to Nacogdoches to watch Lester play?
This is the first time since Lester ever came to live with us that there's been any kind of choice about, do we watch Lester, do we watch Hayes? Because they always played football, they always played basketball, and then they were either doing baseball or track. They did everything together.
The McEacherns' only concern now is Lester receiving more playing time as an SFA running back.
I have a husband who played college football, and he helps me calm down about it all. We both believe that Lester ought to be playing. You know, he's our son.
People love to watch Lester, whether he was on the field or on the sideline. If he's on the sideline, he's dancing.
Man, just wait till I showcase some skills and you'd be like, okay, I know what Austin's talking about. I know where he's coming from and all this.
This would not have a happy ending if Lester had not had in his heart to succeed, if he had not had in his heart to love another family.
And they are truly thankful. Sean Clinch, East Texas Sports 9.